In this video, we are going to solve the equation ln x2 plus 2 minus ln x minus 1 equal to 2. Now, the first thing when you solve an equation that has a logarithm is to define the domain of any expression, any logarithmic expression in the equation. So, for example, now we know that the ln x, for the function ln x, x must be bigger than 0. So let's start with the first one. ln x2 plus 2 will be defined if x2 plus 2 is positive. Now there is no problem with this because this is a square plus a positive number, so it is always satisfied. Now let's look at the second one, ln x minus 1, this one here. This will have real numbers. If x minus 1 is bigger than 0, when you solve this, x must be bigger than 1. That means the solution we need to find, the solution of this equation must satisfy this condition. Now, the second thing about the logarithmic function is that you manipulate them so that at the end you end up with log base A of capital A. This is the form it should take. So you end up with an equation, you manipulate, you make changes so that your equation is written in this form with the same base. And then from here, because the logarithmic function is a one-to-one function, you end up by saying that A equal to B, which is usually an algebraic equation that you can deal with. Good. So we start. Step number 3 is we have ln x2 plus 2 on the left side minus ln x minus 1 equal to 2. Now, the left side has the form ln a minus ln b, this side here, and we know that this is equal ln a divided by b. So this is the first step, is to change this into this. Good. Now we need to change the right side, the 2, into an ln, same base, remember. So ln x2 plus 2 over x minus 1, this 2 can be written as ln e squared. Now we have ln something equal ln something, so that will give me x2 plus 2 over x minus 1 equal e squared, which is an algebraic equation. Okay, now how do we solve it? There are many ways to solve this. x2 plus 2 over x minus 1, we eliminate the denominator multiplying by x minus 1. And then the other side also multiplying by x minus 1. So that will eliminate the denominator on the left side. We will end up with... Now we expand this one here. Minus e squared. Now let's write this equation in a standard form, meaning that everything on one side and then 0 on the other side. Now this is a quadratic equation, x2 and x. Now a quadratic equation on the form ax2 plus bx plus c equal to 0 has a discriminant equal a equal b squared minus 4ac, and has the solution given by the quadratic formula plus or minus square root of delta over 2a. A quick review, yeah? So what do? We go and find our a, b, c here. A is the coefficient of x. X2. B is the coefficient of x minus e2. And c is the constant term. Good. Now let's go and find the discriminant delta. We said it's b squared minus 4a equal 1. C, it's 2 plus e squared. which can be simplified as e4 minus 4 2 plus e squared. Now let's find the solutions. Let's separate the solutions. So x1 we will go minus b. This is b here, so minus will give me e squared plus the square root of the discriminant e4 minus 4 2 plus e squared over 2. The second solution, e squared minus this the e4, the discriminant here, divided by 2. Now remember, we need the solution has to be bigger than 1. So we need to check this. Now we need to take a calculator and approximate these values. Now the first one is 5.76. This is greater than 1, so it's a good solution. The second one is approximately 1.63. Again, it's bigger than 1. It's a good solution as well. So the solution set is given by the two values 1.63, 5.76.